then thing to these extraordinary times, our right to travel becomes a privilege. We are now subjected to reasonable restrictions that limit our contact with our loved ones for the purpose of preventing the spread of the severe acute respiratory syndrome. And in responding to the call, our technology developers from our DOST-Region 6 has come up with the Safe, Swift, and Smart Passage or S-PaSS to help our local government units in managing travelers coming from the other parts of the country, whether they are returning overseas Filipino workers, local travelers, and tourists, among others. S-PaSS is a travel management system that can facilitate local travel where the public can access information on travel restrictions implemented by different LGUs. Travelers can now apply and secure for a travel coordination permit or TCP through the S-PaSS for LGUs with travel restriction policies. This travel coordination permit or TCP replaces the travel authority previously issued by the destination LGU. And to underscore it, the S-PaSS is different from the contact tracing system, such as the Stay Safe PH that most LGUs are using for reporting health conditions and social distancing system. Kaya makapaglakbay sa isang maayos at madaling paraan na hindi naman natin kailangang isakripisyo ang ating kalusugan o kaligtasan.
Fast. Message of one of our special guests this afternoon has always been our staunch supporter and a known science advocate himself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome KABSec KARLO ALEXIE B NOGRALES. KABSec, sir.
Ay, magandang hapon po sa lahat. Hindi ko alam may speaking part pala ako dito. I'm surprised. Anyway, thank you to Secretary Boy de la Peña and all of the members of the IATF, fellow workers in government here in the Pol. Alam niyo naman na napaka-importante ng science and technology dito sa laban against COVID-19. And I'm very happy with the launching ng S-PaSS that we will have a very rigorous and very scientific approach to helping in the travel of people around the country, no? Especially in areas na we are trying to establish tourism bubbles and trying to establish more economic activity. Kung meron man challenge na, pinakamalaking challenge na dala kasi ng COVID-19 sa atin is the transportation of people, travel of people. And we do know that pagdating dito sa laban against COVID-19, it's always a balance between health and the economy. And that the struggle to keep that balance healthy and progressive. We are seeing those challenges come at time dito sa NCR plus the neighboring provinces that we've had to heighten our restrictions. But in other parts of the country, we're seeing a lot of, especially mga MGCQ areas, we're seeing very minimal, small numbers of COVID-19 cases. Pag bumibisita tayo sa mga areas niyan, MGCQ at mababa yung transmission rate, halos medyo normal na yung pamumuhay ng mga kababayan natin dyan. Ang only difference is they're wearing masks and face shields. But as far as economic activity is concerned, as far as mobility of persons are concerned, it's almost back to normal. At while we are waiting for the vaccines to be rolled out in a faster pace, we expect that to happen by April, May, June, July, and onwards with the arrival of many more vaccines. We have to already think about the future, the near future, when we allow people to move from one area to the next, whether it's for work, essential goods and services, and eventually through tourism bubbles. We have to think about the new normal. We have to think about the future. At malaki po yung role ng science and technology dyan. So I'm very happy that with this S-PaSS as developed by DOST, it will really enhance and help us in the mobility of people around the country, between areas, between provinces, between regions. Even when the vaccine comes, and even when we go back, and go back to the better normal, I think malaki kasi yung maging application ng S-PaSS.
Congratulations to the forward-looking minds behind S-PaSS. So sa inyo pong lahat, mabuhay at good day to everyone.
Of this privilege of joining my distinguished colleagues in the government. Secretary Fortunato de la Peña of the Department of Science and Technology and his colleagues, Officer in charge of the DILG, Undersecretary Bernardo Floresi Jr., PNP Officer in charge, General Guillermo Ilyasar, and of course, the President of the League of Provinces of the Philippines and Marinduque Governor, the Honorable Justice Presby Velasco. The cities are often epicenters of the pandemic, and the situations in cities quickly evolve. Thus, the S-PaSS